everyone, I'm Murali. I'm one of UTAR Alumni and also an athlete. Today, I want to share with you all a lot of information, knowledge, fact about the fitness based on my experience. Let's join me. Okay, I was born in 1985 at GH, Kuala Lumpur. I was brought up in Ladang Ilmina in Sungai Buloh. It's a very remote place where not much facilities. We used to travel to another place, sharing cars, something like that. So then from there I moved. My family moved to Kajang. That was when I was 7 years old. Okay, so basically I started my primary school in Sekolah Rendah Kebangsaan Jalan Bukit 2. Then I further my studies to Kajang High School. Then from Kajang High School, I completed my SPM and also STPM. Then once completed my STPM, I further my studies to University of Kuala Raman under the Bachelor of Economics in Financial Economics. I was graduated in Bachelor of Economics in Financial Economics year 2008. Okay, if you see motivation, in terms of the motivation, actually, as I said, since I'm from a very remote place, I don't have much, communication with the. I don't watch TVs mostly because busy with other things. So my motivation is more to my self findings, where I want to achieve something. So I started to find any sports that can fit me very well. So then I comes up with athletics field. Yeah, actually, what I mean is that I try to find time, other than studies, So then that motivated me to the athletic fields. Actually, when it comes to the academics and also the other things that we can do, extracurricular activities that we can do, we need a better time management. Okay, where we need to allocate our time properly, where we can use the time to do our studies and also spend the same time to involve in the sports. So basically, what I felt is when I was in sports, I will try to find at least 1 or 2 hours in a day to be active in the sports side. Then I also won't let go of my studies. I will still spend times at night maybe to concentrate on my studies. The 5 personalities, I will of course go ahead with Dato' Lee Chong Wei. It's our own proud of Malaysia. Actually, what we can gain from Dato' Lee Chong Wei is the commitments. He have all the commitments towards the sports that he love, and also want to make a proud Malaysians. Okay, then the second one I should say Dato' Azizul. Azizul, our Kirin expert, is one of the if you read through the biography of the Azizul, he also actually from a very remote area in Terengganu. So basically, he struggled a lot before he reached the thing. So what I can see from him is like the struggles that he changed the struggle to be a better opportunity in the sports. Okay, then the third one I would say our CR7. Okay, so actually the CR7 is a trademark actually. So actually I'm the same age, 38. So if you see the logic was at 38 to perform is not easy, and I still can score hat-tricks. So we can see how the training that you go through, and how you want to make people the fan that trusted him. You don't want to disappoint them. So we can learn a lot from CR7. Then the fourth personality will be I would say Eliud Kipchoge. So if you see about Eliud Kipchoge, of course the people in athletics, marathons, they of course know who is him. He's one of the person that created the record in Ineos, conducted by Ineos, run 1.59 marathon, 1 hours and 59 minutes. Is the record holder, current record holder, and also I think nobody else created a record below 2. So from what can talk about him is that at initial days when he was very young, he used to travel to his school around like 2 miles. So maybe that's the struggle that he faces, and he turned back the struggles that he faces to opportunity, and to become who is he currently. The next should be this is my own favorite, Dato' Nicole and David. Okay, so why I want to say about Dato' Nicole and David? To win a competition, of course we need to put effort. But to retain the championship for like 16 years or 15 years, to be the world champion, is not easy. So she did that. That's a motivation to all the women that they can achieve more. Actually, when it comes to the works and also the passion that we have, I will try my best to balancing both of these things, because even though accounting is my career, but I still want my involvement in the sports. So currently, I'm still running. I'm an athlete. I run marathons for the 42 kilometers and also 21 kilometers. But personally, 21 kilometers is my personal event, interest event. And also, I'm also involved in the track and field. For track and field, I started 2 years back, but coincidentally there was a COVID time, and I didn't perform much in the track and field. But I started in this year where I perform better. When comes to the track and field, this was my school time's passion to compete in the middle distance. So it's like I'm pursuing my interest now in the track and field. Basically, when it comes to this question, I think it's argumentative, because when we say this, whether this one is better or that one better, I don't think so. So maybe it's maybe or not. But I believe all the profession have their own weightage, where there's a weightage like a difficulty for them to challenges to perform. So when it comes to athletics, so what I believe is like you should prepare but on both sides, where you should be fit enough in a physical way and also mentally as well. So that should differentiate the one that you should have for the professional works and also works that related to the sports. Okay, greatest achievement. Okay, let me start with my school days. When I was in STPM, I'm doing my Form 6. I was awarded as a Toko curriculum for the Kajang High School for that batch. After I achieved a gold medal in the Karate Do. Okay, so when it comes to the college days, when I want to complete my studies, I was again selected to be the participants in SUKMA Malaysia 2006. So before that, I won the state championship as a gold medal winner. But to be frank, this one comes in sports karate do, it's not in athletics, because I was involved in karate do and also in athletics during my school days. So that one bring over until the college days as well. So that's the greatest achievement in the college, where I won the state champion, and also I've been selected as a karate exponents for the SUKMA Malaysia 2006, and I achieved till the quarterfinal level for that specific year. And then I was shortlisted to become the participants in the selection of a national squad for the same year as well. After I winning the SUKMA, after I competing in SUKMA. So, but that one doesn't go well because I get injured and I didn't have the chances to complete my training sessions. When it comes to the current time, actually I involved more in the sports, athletics, back again during my school days. So I competed in Malaysia Open, 34th Malaysia Open for the Masters Athletics in a long jump, and I won a silver medal. That happens in last year. And also last year December, there's another international championship that held in Kuala Lumpur. It's called as a Kuala Lumpur International Master Championship, where we have a competent from 16 countries, and that specific event I took is a 3,000 meter walk, and I won a bronze medal. So I would say there's a few. Maybe I can start with the injuries. Okay, so for example, when you are getting older, that means you are but you're still in the sport, so you have more chances to get injuries, and that injuries will take a longer time for you to recover. So that's the main point that I want to tell you, that actually when injuries happens, it will bring a longer time for you to recover, and that will of course affect your performance. So to avoid this kind of a thing, so you need to be very careful during the training sessions, and also how you actually perform the sports. So this is a very important factor for the things that to avoid this kind of injuries. Other than that, I would say about the food, of course, because as an athlete, all the athletes need a very good nutrition for their self to boost their performance. So in this case, without the proper diets and also nutrition, you still will be struggle to achieve what you want. So that's the second key point that I would like to emphasize here. The most benefit that the sportsman can obtain is, of course, the physical strength, because you have to do the workout, you have to train yourself. So basically, you will keep yourself fit. So that's the main benefit that a sportsman can ever get. Other than that, when you're already enough in a sports, when you feel yourself is fit enough to compete, you will have the confidence, disciplines, everything. So these things will come together, and of course will benefit you throughout your life. I say yes, because during my days, the sports development in the nation is not very big. We have a lot of struggles, we have a lot of limitations as well. But now we have a very wider development programs for the youngsters. And also we have a very good infrastructures as well, where we have good stadiums, good experts to train the people, and also the program that you can make the people to train overseas. So these kind of things will, of course, will very good token of a boost that can actually help the youngsters to perform in the sports field. Yeah, of course, because I'm from here. Just to explain further about my experience over here when I started my sports as well. So I have a days that I sit with my lecturers and doing exams because I cannot sit with my friends and do the exam because of the schedule of the trainings and also championship. So I actually, in a way, UTAR supports me a lot for that kind of things where they prepare special paper for me to do the exam, but I have to sit beside my lecturers. So it's like one-to-one. It's a more difficult way. So I believe the question is about like whether they should pursue. Yeah, because I say yeah because there's a lot of courage from outside to people perform in their sports. So I believe what they need is actually they need to focus. They need to focus and they need to manage their time properly between the educations and also the sports that they involve. So when they're doing that, they will have a more proper schedule on their daily tasks that they need to complete. So once again, thank you very much for having me. Of course, I believe it was a very good interview session, and I'm really glad that I have the chance to share my experience with you all. And I believe this one will be a source point for the other students to have grab some information from what I have been interviewed, so they can get some outputs how they want to perform better in the sports. To all my UTAR friends, I would like to say keep rocking, do your best. I'm proud to say that I'm a UTAR alumnus.